handoffs. I love Weibo's composition for this kind of game.
And even then, if Naafiri gets access to the Cassiopeia, I'm curious if you can on the bot lane. I'm in love, man. This is just awesome gameplay from Jiejie, and he's gonna return back. He's not level 6 quite yet, but they know that there is no flash. He's gonna flash right on top of fengyue. First blood for Jiejie's Nocturne.
He says, "Give me that. You're playing Elk. You're playing Jin, okay, brother?"
The dragon, naiyou is waiting in the banana brush, not spotted.
To be seen. Bot lane can't even walk up because Erha is completely zoning this side of the fight. They have yeah, you just go.
Immediate paranoia onto the flashless Nami. That Nami is cooked, but naiyou responds, finds one on the Jiejie, gets revenge for everything that has happened, and Elk will fall next. naiyou waits for his moment, and he strikes back with a vengeance felt by junglers everywhere that get their camp stolen all early game.
Who cares that he even dies for that play? Weibo cheap to try to finish this item. And I want to see what Creme is going to do in this game, because I do think that his side laning has been more improved as we've seen him be on this top esports roster from 2024. Seeing Zika just try to trade you're into K'Sante. I don't even know why I bothered. Nocturne is coming potentially. Side lane plays are very easy for top esports because not only can Naafiri be super mobile, but Realm Warp is super good for that.
Now 369 just went all out. Now flashes once the lights were turned out.
Oh my god.
Might be his lights going out. Zika's forced to go under the tower to chase him under, but he flashes before the last turret shot could connect. Well played by the Weibo Gaming jungle top duo.
Realm Warp potentially here for Creme. He's gonna get spotted as soon as he crosses this barrier. This is a little close to the turret. I don't like this.
Oh, Creme. He's looking for Zika, but he has the blast shield. Creme cannot get the job done, and Jiejie's able to body block the incoming runes from top esports.
I never thought that I would call Riot. He has no Realm Warp, and there's a mid-wave, right? And Xiaohu and Erha are playing the River Brush.
Elk might be far, but he does have curtain calls, so he has some time to look for an engage. But Weibo's saying, you know what? Let's not go for it. We'll let them have the dragon. Elk gets guaranteed touch on this.
Potentially going to be a way for top esports to answer, which is go to make side lane plays, then go and rotate back in. Now, Xiaohu is a little far up.
Tidal wave in the bubble, but paranoia for the reinforcements. Jiejie forcing the flash out of fengyue, still gets speared up and gets locked down for the kill. Xiaohu running down JiaQi with the twin fangs and a noxious blast, and Jiejie finishes him off.
I thought he was a little bit far up, but it turns out that when Nocturne is within 1,500 units of you, you're never really alone. You're always going to have that distant pen pal available. Let's see if they can make a play onto Zika. Still no TP or flash. I think we're just stealing camps where we can, and this is gold into Cassiopeia's pockets. You got those kills for yourself.
Ooh, counterplay. Xiaohu, he might have stayed on this minion wave a little too long, because Sante's coming in. Wow, they really wanted to make sure that Xiaohu did not get out of this one alive. That will give free push, though, to Zika on the top side. Can he get...
And we kind of go back to some of these standard lanes. At least their laning opponents are going to face off against each other. Naafiri and Nocturne are here. I wonder if our top laners are going to try to get a little bit busy.
369, half HP, Zika close to it, 369 flashes away, now trying to back him up, but he can't see, so he can't target anyone, and he just realizes that 369 is not getting bailed out this time, especially since Xiaohu committed a teleport to the play. naiyou will have to let this turret fall while Creme is pushing on the top side. naiyou gets flashed on as Zika is running him down with the flame spitter. This hot dog almost got roasted.
So Creme gets some plates topside. Mid lane, it seems like JiaQi and fengyue are starting to put a little bit of damage down, but this is just going to be our mid laners trading plates for plates on opposite sides. Now this Rumble TP makes it a little less good for top esports. Sorry for my language, the very basic there in that instance, but sometimes you just got to reach for the easy answer.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. The fact that Zika had his teleport saved when 369 expended it on that very expensive play fights top esports in the behind. We have Rift Herald still available for the taking. Top esports trying to bleed their forces into the top side and punish Zika. I don't know if it's going to be possible.
Oh, Glasscone's going to save Jiejie here. Erha.
Okay.
Engaged upon, has to flash out. Very important. We have Herald still up, and K'Sante no TP to join here. Especially with just having this Jin, the Deadly Flourish is so good.
Tidal Wave already used, but Jiejie's into the back line, gets chunked,
Oh my.
and the Nefiri daggers puts an end to his life, but naiyou is caught, and Weibo Gaming trade jungler for jungler. Might not be enough for them to feel confident about taking the Herald, and Creme has to be answered
I was
with.
not at all expecting Jiejie to get burst out like this. Tidecaller's Blessing, he gets knocked up. Oh my god. Tidecaller's Blessing on Nefiri, plus the Darking Dagger's bleed, double Q. It just disappeared. Okay, my bad. I was unfamiliar with the amount of damage that would have done there, but 2-item Nefiri, hell of a drug. This is going to be the Dragon started here for Top Esports. 0 contest from Weibo Gaming. Rafa, that play by itself with the kill and the turrets, that might have actually just gotten Top Esports back in.
Yeah, it was a big swing for Top Esports.
So there is going to be a window of time here. It's about a minute where Creme is going to have finished his Rod of Ages, has already the Seraphs completed, and now JackeyLove is also done with Trinity Force plus Muramana. So this is a very big spike for Top Esports.
Jiejie pulls the trigger onto naiyou and forces the flash out. JackeyLove forced the Valkyrie away from the tether of Erha. Deadly Flourish did connect on the naiyou, but way too far away to follow up on properly. Weibo Gaming burning a lot of flashes here, or at least one out of naiyou. Still about 2 minutes and 40 seconds before the next dragon of the game spawns, but it is good to try and cycle these summoner spells while they have the chance.
You could see that Weibo, they're way too invested on the mid wave, and Creme is just constantly squeezing waves. It's always a plate here in top side, another wave in the top lane. So he is gaining a very big advantage. He has 40 CS up over this Cassiopeia at 21 minutes.
Zika pops the Rift Herald here while Top Esports are dancing in the river with the other members of Weibo Gaming.
Zika!
Poke being traded. Oh, Zika wants to run them over! Fast and furious, he goes in for the 2-man knockup! Someone call an ambulance because there are corpses on the ground and there is a madman on the loose. Zika able to ram into the turret. Equalizer over the top as well. Oh no, fengyue is going to get burned down to the Liandry's Torment, barely survives, but the siege might just be good enough for Weibo Gaming to take out the tier 1 turret as Jiejie threatening on the right side, has Paranoia available a second time in this fight. 369 and Creme trying to hold it as long as possible, just one more auto attack, Petrified tries to block it and Creme steps too far forward. The tier 1 turret finally falls and Weibo Gaming get there.
Look at where Creme is on the minimap. He is nowhere near this play. He is kind of the big part of the gold lead here for Top Esports with how ahead he is. Go catch out Zika. That's great. You have 40 seconds before Dragon. You need to make this snappy.
It was a teleport exhausted by 369 to make this pick happen. Nothing more will be burned by Zika, just accepts his fate. He will be back up on the Rift in 43 seconds time, which will be more than 20 seconds before this next dragon spawns. Weibo Gaming are going to have to put in some heavy lifting when it comes to vision control to make sure that they can still get first walk into this river. But Jiejie trying to wait for an unsuspecting member. Paranoia on the 2. Deadly Flourish connects. Good night, Jiejie and fengyue. What an excellent response from Weibo Gaming to find the bot lane before the dragon spawns.
You're just too far up, and who cares about the Dragon? We're going for Baron. We have Cassiopeia on this objective. 2 members dead on Top Esports. Take the free objective. Top Esports, though, it seems like they want to try to contest. Honestly, why don't we just trade for Soul Point? I don't think you lose the game for the next 2.5 minutes. They're going to try and flip it now.
This could be tricky. They are taking a lot of damage from this Baron. The armor and the MR is going to be shredded. Creme and naiyou with 369 might be able to pull off a miracle here. It's a 3 versus 5. 3,000 HP. naiyou goes in with the ultimate. Goes in the W. 2,000 HP. naiyou steals the Baron under Jiejie's nose in a 3v5. 369 is holding the line. Might go down, but he goes down a hero. Able to even take out Jiejie.
Some creative pathing, yes, but almost trying to make some unforced errors occur here in this one. That is a super tricky play for them to go for.
I've seen some God Smites from you, but that was very, very
Jiejie,
bold.
no,
and Jiejie
brother.
wants to send it now onto a 369 Cassante. Ain't no way he's going down anytime soon. And Weibo Gaming now find themselves here on the back foot.
Who is matching Creme at this point in terms of damage? He is almost 300 CS at 26 minutes. It is incredible to watch this guy play this champion right now. Seeing another play happen in mid, but there's just no damage. Look at how tanky 369 is. And we wanted to see Creme step up big time. This is a huge series if he can make it happen.
Realm Warp?
Doesn't even use the Realm Warp. Fakes them out.
Still pushing on the top side. Who's going to answer? Creme. Weibo Gaming are being pulled apart at the seams, and Top Esports are running their pockets right now when it comes to map play. Xiaohu finally answers with Erha, trying to weave between both top and mid lane. But the Baron empowered minions are doing all the heavy lifting. They're doing all the work here, and the siege is just so beautiful from Top Esports.
We've seen gold leads be very
Zika?
tenuous this season. Zika is spotted on this flank.
They turn the lights out. Where does the equalizer go? Tries to cut off one escape route.
Oh,
Jiejie
no.
goes down, has the GA for the pop, but everyone from Top Esports has disengaged beautifully. They can now reposition and look for a re-engage. Creme is coming. He's looking for the Room Prison tidal wave. Looks to find the ball. Petrifying Gaze holds Creme at the front line, but they still have to retreat. Empowered shield from Karma keeps them all alive, but Elk is the first one to bite the dust, and Top Esports going to push this into the base. How much more can they get?
They're going to back off after this inhibitor. They also have another wave top lane. Maybe thought 369 was going to recall and try to TP back in. Very little for Weibo to do. I thought maybe Cassiopeia would have something to do this game, but we're not chewing through 369, and we're not definitely beating these guys now.
Quick flash out of 369, finds the Q3 onto Zika. Equalizer comes down, but it's only tagging a couple targets. The rest of the backline from Top Esports are relatively safe. Already a 5-on-4 in favor of Top Esports, and 369 has a teleport to rejoin the fray.
They're just completely controlling the lanes. I loved what Top Esports have put together here in this game. They've been really on top of making side lane plays multiple times, trying to pick out either Zika or Xiaohu. That was exactly what we wanted to see with a draft like this. Now again on mid.
Engage onto the backline. Fengyue and JackeyLove are the targets, but the response from naiyou and Creme save Fengyue's life. They cannot take back Jiejie, but they will take everything else from Weibo Gaming. Elk and Erha are forced to watch their entire top side die.
Power and attack power, like, this is way too much damage for Top Esports to deal with. And even if that number isn't right, you still get 3 Infernal Dragons and a Soul. Really lack the ability to do anything with this Cassiopeia, and Jiejie plus Zika has not done very much here. I've been quite disappointed with some of the team fights we have seen from this team.
I mean, we talked about it before. If Nocturne is on ahead of the curve and starts to fall behind, this champion does no damage, cannot threaten the backline, unlike a Nefiri when she is this fed. This bot lane inhibitor tower starting to get pressure now by Top Esports, almost losing 3 plates in one push. Weibo Gaming doing everything they can to clear out these minion waves, but the Baron empowered cannon minions did a lot of work, and Creme is now pressuring from the inside track in mid lane.
Inhibitor is going to be respawning in 4 seconds in mid lane, but you're going to be losing all across the base. Weibo, we have to do something. Baron is up for another minute here. At some point, you have to draw the line. It seems like it's going to be their Nexus turrets in which Weibo are going to try to mount a defense.
Jiejie got his GA back, so it's now or never. Top Esports try to close out the game right here. Already a lot of damage into Elk's health bar, down to nearly 50% HP. Trying to see if he can step up safely for a bullet in the chamber, but with Collector, Rapid Fire, and Last Whisper, I don't know how much damage he is realistically putting out. Jiejie sends it, looks for Fengyue, doesn't kill him, and his GA is gonna pop in the middle of all 5. Curtain Call at the ready, trying to fend them off for now. Finds 1, but can he find all 5? Xiaohu doing everything he can to defend his base, but naiyou sends it with the ultimate, and Top Esports will push Elk back right into their waiting arms and even the series.